Okay, so hello, welcome to our team call. Thanks for joining Beck and Lainey and Georgie and Taz. Just want to mute everybody and say whoever is at home, please watch on. Please make sure that you're all across the 9-day cleanse promo that we're doing. We have just had a quick chat off record about that. So if you want to know what is happening with that process, please make sure that you inbox me. But that will be something that kicks off on the 6th of November. And the last date for ordering, one, especially for your existing customers and for new customers, should be the 31st of October to ensure quality delivery time, to make sure that as a group, as a collaborative group, we're actually starting this 9-day, which is 11 days, together on the 6th. And we will be running it by the book, which means that it's 2 shake days on the 6th and the 7th, cleansing days on the 8th and the 9th. That works out really well, actually, because the 8th will be after Melbourne Cup. So that's pretty good. And then we go into 5 shake days and 2 cleanse days, and that finishes. And we really want to also encourage people to make sure that they're taking their before photo and some measurements in their after photo. So we do actually have something to be able to celebrate, and we also have something to share when we do these 9-day cleanses. So this is something that can invigorate our whole network when we do them once a month, which we have been. This one is our 3rd one. All right, so I'm just going to share some recognition. So Lainey, thank you so much for being the only person who did your You Share, They Share, Repeat. Thank you very, very much. I did, however, also do mine last night at our wellness week, our wellness session, and it was rock star. Seriously, I wish I actually had it filmed, because it was the best one I have ever done. Write down all ranks, write down all cycles. I just kept everyone with me, but I felt really, really good doing it, so I should have filmed it. But anyway, Lainey, thank you so much. That was the homework from last week, right? Yeah, sorry you forgot about it. But Beck, thank you so much for being the only person that I do believe. Oh, so George, sorry, you listened to Building Network Marketing Leaders. Thank you. Lainey, just give me a nod. Did you get to that one? Okay. So I'm going to come back to that. But Georgie, thank you. Beck, thank you. You will know if you listen to that why I'm saying thank you. You both passed the test. Congratulations. All right. So events that are coming up, and sorry, I do need to mention to BJ, who is not on the call, she's probably working a little bit late or having technological issues. She had that. She locked herself out of her iTunes. So my heart goes to her, because she couldn't do it. She locked herself out. Anyway. All right. So I will ask from you, please, to understand that if you are placing people on the ISA Help page, that you must also be adding value to that page weekly, okay, daily, all right, because it works by notification. So if you are putting people into that page to have a look, you must be adding value as the leader. And a leader is one person, right? We lead ourselves first, and then if we've ever helped one person with Isagenics, we are a leader. Step up into your leadership role. Please add your zing, your energy, because I guarantee that people will be getting pissed off with my name constantly coming up in their notifications for things going on the ISA Help Hub. And here is another thing. When I go to Top Achievers, I really do not want to have to be putting energy into that page. I actually want to have some offline time. Honestly, I just really do. I want to just have a little bit of a break. And so I need, you beautiful leaders to be stepping up and jumping in. Tara, thank you. You already do it. You've never been asked. You just add your love to that page. Beck, you're starting. Lainey, Clint, I know that you guys are just coming back into it, but I ask that you bring that up too. Please play that forward also to Paul and Emily. George, I know that we've spoken about this and stuff too, but anybody else listening too, if you have at least put one person on that page, you are their leader. They are waiting for a notification from you. Okay, that's said. Now, events. ISA Uni in Sydney looked like it was absolutely incredible. Spewing, I didn't go there, but we've got so much trouble coming up. But what is coming up, of course, is University in Action in Auckland on the 17th to the 19th of November. So I'm looking forward to seeing Shani. It's really late for the guys in New Zealand, so I appreciate them probably watching this. And any of the other New Zealand crew, it'll be so great to see you. University in Action in Melbourne from the 24th to the 26th of November. So very, very, very excited for this. Taz, I'll touch base with you singly to work out the logistics of what day you're coming in. But please, if you have anybody in your business that you are closely working with, it really is your responsibility to get them to University in Action. They may ask you, what day should I be there? Like, it starts on the Friday afternoon. Some people, you know, really can't get there the Friday afternoon because they may still be working. Saturday and Sunday, all the way through to close on Sunday, if you can, is a must. The closeout of University and in Action is always my favorite piece. But please know that this is probably the one event that I absolutely love the most. I think it'll be my 7th or 8th, I don't know, University in Action, maybe my 7th. And every time I go there, I'm a different person. And every time I come away from them, I'm a different person. And I guarantee that if you invest, $199 to go for that weekend, you will not waste your money and you will not waste your time. If there is not one way that you change coming out of that weekend, I will give you your money back. Solid. I'll give your money back. If you don't come out of that a different person, I will give you your money back. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. I found a nice dairy-free, gluten-free like ice cream for her. All right, cool. So just going to go through some recognition. So top cyclists for the week of the 17th of October. So remember that cyclists are those people who have done exceptionally well building up their residual income. So Beck, it's you, mate, number 1. Caitlin Harstorn, number 2. Kenny Fong, number 3. Lainey and Clint, number 4. Michelle Farrar, Joe Forbes, Margarita Robinson, Zaka Naomi, Christy Andruski, Eb Richardson, Michelle and Brian. Hey, Michelle, I hope you're recovering and you watch our recording. Jerry and Narelle and Deb Morton. So awesome. Congratulations to Deb. And if you wondered where Jerry and Narelle have been, they're getting married shortly. So I think their wedding's kind of taken over, but maybe Jerry can watch the recording and fill us in on that. Pop and rollers for the week of the 17th were Michaela Walker, Zach and Naomi Waite, Christy Andruski, Tony Caminiti, Luke Harrison, Jackie Bishop, Naomi King, and Kenny Fong. So you know what I'd love? I would love to see your names on those reports. That would make me a happy little Vegemite if I saw your names on that report. Okay, so that's it, Taz, if you want to jump off. Thank you, Beck. I know you're working on it. Taz, if you want to jump off and have your shower, that's okay. And let's keep going strong with those 3 ways. That's beautiful. All right. I'll bring you off the mute if you want to say good night to everybody. All right, Chicky, so if you want to jump off, you can.
All right, bye-bye. Bye.
All right, night, mate. Okay. So, I'm going to say, Beck and Georgie, thank you so much. Lainey, please know that this is not at all I'm not having a dig here. I'm just speaking openly and honestly about people showing up, okay, and people passing a test. And as you do listen to, I'm going to give everybody, so everyone here and all those that are listening to a recording, and this will go up again in the chat, I'm going to give you another 6 days. You have until Monday night to confirm that you have listened to How to Build Network Marketing Leaders by Big Al. So Beck, Georgie, you can continue on and go and listen to volume 2, or you can go back and you can listen to volume 1. But for the rest of us, our task is, I listened to volume 1, so we can move ahead and listen to volume 2. Although I think that the information in volume 1 is just solid enough to listen to again. And I think, Beck, you agreed there, right? So you have another, so what is it tonight? You could do it tonight. It's 2 hours and it's pretty engaging. So let's say not tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 6 days to download an $8.99 audiobook. And then you have 6 days to listen to 2 hours of content. If you cannot get the 2 hours of content done in the next 6 days, please remove yourself from the chat group. Please remove yourself from wanting energy from people who are delivering it to you. Please know that this is coming from a harsh but loving space, that if you are not turning up for yourself, then you cannot expect other people to turn up for you. And it's okay right now if life is overwhelming, but when will life not be overwhelming for you to be able to live and build and love into your biggest dreams? Because shit is always going to happen. And all I'm asking from you, of which I think I deserve, is a little bit of love back of 2 hours of learning. Please invest 2 hours of learning. And when you understand and you listen to the part in the audiobook, which really asks you to define what type of person you are, you can come to me and you can tell me, Beck, Georgie, you can message me in the group chat, or you can message me privately, and you can tell me what type of person you are in terms of your leadership. You know, are you a distributor? Are you a leader? So who are you? We just need to get solid on that, because when you know who you are, that is the direct reflection of the people you are going to be attracting. If you are playing small and you're getting stressed and overwhelmed and you're hiding, you are going to be attracting those types of people. But what you want in this business, and for people to come along and join arms with you and build dreams with you, is you want people who are so passionate. You want people who are passionate like you, how you're showing up, coachable, passionate, obsessed, a constant learner, a doer, an action taker. You have resilience, go through and list all of that stuff. And when you live that in all your cells of all of your being, and you show up like that online and offline, up front and back, then they are the type of people who are going to come and they are going to want your attention and they are going to want to join you. I guarantee it. When you get very, very clear on the people that you deserve and that deserve your attention. Okay? That makes sense? Beck, Georgie, Lainey, I'm unmuting, so you guys can just give me a little bit of feedback on that. I'm sorry if even live here or in the recording that this hurts people's feelings. It was not meant to hurt your feelings. As such, also as listening to the audiobook is not meant to hurt your feelings. The audiobook and this webinar, this coaching, this team training is designed to help you pull your fucking finger out of your ass. Seriously. Yeah. Sorry, I swore. Do you have anything, Beck, Georgie? Do you want to add anything from what you learned from that audiobook so you can inspire some of the other guys to listen to it?
Well, do you mind if I start?
Go for it.
I had a really good day on Sunday, and I won't lie, like, for me to find 2 hours, it has been ridiculously hard. But I had to pull my effing finger out and I just had to do it. So that's what I did. So Sunday, my partner actually went away with my little man and my other 2 kids were off with their dad. So I cleaned the house, I mowed the lawn, I did the washing, I set my goals, I did my meal prep, and all I did was had my earphones in and off I went. I had to pause, like I didn't listen to it for 2 hours solid. I did have to rewind, but I still listened to it. But if you want to do 2 hours and you can't find 2 hours solid, break it up. Do 4 half hours, because it's not that hard. But once I started listening, I did not want to stop. So when the kids come back from their dads and I had to talk to them, it was frustrating because I had to pull it out of my pocket and I had to press pause and rewind, and it was just good. I didn't want to miss any of it, and I will be listening to it again, purely because I think when you read something twice or listen to it twice or you see a movie twice of anything, you pick up bits that you missed the first time, or it may make sense again. So yeah, definitely be watching it again, listening to it again, sorry. $8.99, yeah, you know, GoPro, I think $16.99. You know, like, who cares how much it is? Like, if it's good. I've got the GoPro book. I haven't read it, but I've listened to half the audio. I think audio's rock, and best invention ever. So it is easy. It is doable. 2 hours is literally nothing out of your life. And in the last 18 months, I have not pulled my finger out. And I owe everything to Lisa to bring me into her team chats and her team page and everything, because I need that. I actually love it. And it's motivated me so much. And my now routine is 7:30, Tuesday nights. It's with you guys, you know. So nothing's in my way. And yeah, I've made a goal of 4 enrollments this week. I've got 2. One on Friday, one tonight. I'm hoping to turn the one tonight from a 9-day cleanse to a President's Pack, but hopeful, maybe not, but let's just see how that goes. But I've definitely got 2 in the bag somehow, but I want another 2, so I'm not stopping till I get it.
Awesome. Well done. Great tips, by the way, as well. Thank you. Thanks so much. And it's really nice having you here.
Thanks, Lisa.
All right, go George.
As all you know, I've sort of had a bit of a hiatus for a while, so just sort of dealing with some stuff and being focused, and it's been a bit of a tough year, but we're getting there. So I think it was good to listen to. I think I'm definitely in the distributor mode at the minute, but I've still got to go through, definitely still want to be a leader. I've just got to find the way in myself to make that happen. But I'm willing to get there and going to work for it. And it said in there, you know, if you're not in the right space, then that's fine. You've just got to find the time to be in the right space, and that's what I'm trying to find at the minute. So
yeah,
but you've also just got to own where you're at, and that's, you know, I can't feel guilty for, you know, the last 6 months of what's happened or not happened, because it's, you know, life's just happened, and I can just change the future.
Absolutely. And you know, the big thing is you didn't quit, so winning,
not
winning. So no. And you're just right. Yeah, that's right. You're very right in the words and the understanding. And I hope that this is heard and taken on by other people too, is that life will always happen, but our reaction to life is our choice, right? So we can either choose, you know, and please know that I'm never having a go at anybody here. I guess I'm only speaking for myself when I say that we have a choice of how we react to things in our life. Yeah. So it's okay. There shouldn't be any guilt, because you're doing what you need to do. But know that for you to truly be successful and for you to really have the dreams that you have shared with all of us, there has to come a time where you also have to be stubbornly selfish. Yeah. And you have to kind of put the shit to the side and go, do you know what? Not today. My dreams are bigger than that. Yeah. Because there's always going to be stuff. There's always, like, I remember at one of the events, you know, Brett or Sammy, maybe it was, you know, when Sammy had recovered from her cancer, she said, you know, like, babies are always going to be born. People are always going to die. People are always going to get sick. The car's always going to break down. Someone's always going to need something, but your dreams are also always going to be calling.
Yeah, and I think that's just what I'm at that point. I think I'm at the, you know, I know what I'm doing is not working, and I'm fine with that. But I think I've just worked out, you know, that, okay, well, now I just need to, you know, I can't wallow in self-pity anymore. I need to pick myself up and go.
Yeah, no, you can't, because pity doesn't look good on anybody. Yeah.
No.
And then, you know, like still am reading this incredible book, and I wish I had it here so I could read something to you, because it's about believing, and it's such a good book. I spoke about it last week, I think, and I still have not been able to find a copy. I'm so going to find a copy, and if I can't find a copy, I'm just going to get someone to photocopy all the pages and make like a bloody photocopied book, and I'm going to send it to you, because this book has had the most profound effect. And there's just pages in it, and really, what are they? They're called philosophies that they're meant to be read every day, and it's about believing. You know, believing that magic happens every day, believing that I am loved, believing that I am rich, you know, believing that I'm successful. And they're short chapters, and you just read them. And so really it's just a clever take on affirmations. But if you don't have belief in something, then the something won't happen. If you don't have belief in yourself first up, then you won't happen. You won't happen. You know that everything in life, everything, this can of fly spray, the pen that just happens to look like a thing that's getting me motivated to go to Fiji, the mouse, the iPhone, these all started in somebody's mind as the belief that they could actually create something. And this is so true. And, you know, believe that you are a leader. Please believe that you are all leaders. If you have helped one person into Isagenix, that makes you a leader. If you are a parent, you are a leader. I'm just going to leave it there. For those that do not think they are a leader, if you are a parent, you are a leader of the most important things in the whole entire world. And if you only ran your Isagenix business like you ran yourself in front of your children, then maybe things could change. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Thank you very much, Georgie, for listening to that. And it's so nice to have you back here. And understand also, and give yourself permission to show up as your best always. Our best is all we have. But if we actually promise ourselves to show up in our best every day, to only do our best, like the 4 Agreement says, then that takes a lot of pressure off us. Yeah? Yeah. And thank you for never thinking of it that way. I didn't either. That just came to me. All right. Thanks, Chicky Dee. All right. Lainey. Go.
Hi.
Hi. So you got brownie points for doing You Share, They Share, Repeat. Congratulations.
Oh my goodness, and I had the children in the background, and Arlo was driving me bonkers because he's at my feet, and it got done.
Yeah, that's right. And to the best of your
one way or another.
That's right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there, and Georgie, with owning it. I'm definitely probably in the same boat with needing to own it. And take control, but at least the way you just said it then about, being a leader and looking at different aspects in your life on where you are a leader, everything's believable, really. I am a leader of my children, but I would have never have looked at it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you are. You're the ultimate leader of your children. And, you really are. And I also want you to think of this mantra, to actually have this mantra like at your workspace or somewhere where you see it every day. It goes somewhere along the lines of "I'm enough," which you should have also written around your house. But it sits blazoned across like my board. But it's like, who can I help serve today? So you'll hear a lot of the verbiage coming through from new people. And please know that I'm not having a go at you if you've said this before. I've got to get 2 more people today. This week, I've got to get 2 more people. I've got to get 1 more person today. So people aren't out there to be gotten. People are attracted to you or are needing your help and service. So who can I help serve today? If we resonated a heart of service always, do you think it would be easier to attract people than if we had the resonance of I've got to go and get people? Very different. Okay, So I'd like you to sit in that space too. Who can I serve? Who can I help today? Who can I serve? Right? Because it might not be related to Isagenix either. It might be something that's just really random. It might be helping someone cross the road or pick their groceries up or help a friend in need, yeah? But it opens up a doorway, all right? And probably one of the biggest tips, Lainey, and then to anybody else who is listening who has a hectic life, please know that hectic lives happen. I actually had one of those days today. I didn't write busy. I wrote productive because it was productive, not busy. Is that it's time chunking. So we have so much time that we waste. Seriously, if you were to actually time log stuff, actually sit down and write a 24-hour calendar out of all the things that you did and all the time that you actually wasted, it would actually be surprising to you. Every minute you're in the car is an audiobook time or a podcast time. Every time that you're standing at the kitchen bench and you're waiting for the water to boil, or every time you're in the bathroom and you're doing your hair and your makeup, you can have your earphones in, or you can have your phone stuck in a cup because it makes it louder, you know. So you can do all those types of things. You have to believe that you have the time. We don't make time. We're not that clever. You have to believe that you have the time to get the things done that you want to do of your highest priority. That's the word. If you aren't doing the tasks that we're setting for you for only your growth, then you aren't placing your growth at the top of your priority list. Simple as that. Other things are getting in the way of your dreams. Agree? And I know we have children. I've got children too. And I'm probably in it, I'm in a space of my children being teenagers. And of course, I'm able to have more understanding from them as to what we do and why I'm out here and why I go to things and do what I do. I'm lucky there. But your children, your minions, your little people, they will understand too if you explain what you're doing and you buy them into your dreams. Yeah, tie them in. Sometimes I think we actually forget to tie our family into what we're doing. So when they see mummy off busy, or when they see mummy on a call, or when they see mummy off at a launch party, or when mummy's got her earphones plugged in and then mummy guilt comes in because we're not listening, then if the kids are actually brought into the dreams and there's dreams also in there for the children, it's vice versa, do you think that would help? Yeah. Yeah. So don't forget that either, the power of having your family on board and dreaming with you, and for them to have there to be an outcome for them as well. All right? And then you just got to do it. And then it's like belief. You can believe all you want. You can dream and you can believe and you can vision board and you can blow dandelions and you can do all of that stuff and you can wish to all the angels and pray to God. And if you don't take action after all of those things are done, then you are a hopeless romantic, right? And if you don't understand that action has to come after belief for results to happen, I just got to make an acronym. It's BAR, belief, action, results. Yeah, go to the bar. That's the way it happens. If you're not taking the middle one, if you're not taking the actions on your beliefs, yeah, you are a hopeless romantic. Okay. Now my family is yelling. So pretty much that is it. It's very, very quick tonight. I would just honor all of you for jumping on. Thank you so much for making me smile. Your only thing to do this week is to go back and listen to, if you did listen to it, the Building Network Marketing Leaders by Big Al. And so if you listen, so the three of us who listen will go back and listen to volume 1 again. Lainey, please listen to volume 1 for the first time. Beck and Georgie, please post a you share, they share, repeat. So I know that you are competent. Actually, Georgie will be doing it tomorrow night, so there's no need to post it. You'll be doing it tomorrow night. So just so I can know where you're at and that you're competent in that. Because last week, remember, we spoke about the money and the products and the money. And you need to be okay. You need to clear energy around that. And here is how I did it last night. I just did it so truthfully and so authentically. And I went like this. I'm like, I'm going to talk about money tonight as I was doing the disclaimer, because we do an opportunity presentation. And I talked about the disclaimer. I said, right now, I just want you to just shake it off your shit about money, because I'm going to be talking about money. And all I'm asking you to do is just sit with me while I talk about the money with an open mind. Would that be okay? So I was like, oh, and everyone's like, yeah, that's fine. So when I did, I have never ever, so we had 14 people last night. I have never ever had a more open and receptive audience when we were talking about the residual income. Never, ever. It was fun. They even let me do the cycles. Normally they've fallen asleep and they're giving me bad energy, but they were like awesome. So it was really good. All right. So that's the key. If you have shit around it, you got to shake off your own shit, and you've got to ask your people to shake it off too, because your energy in presenting the price presentation and your energy around the money is going to whiff like BO. Okay. Oh, how was the crowd? Okay, hang on 2 seconds. So we're going to say good night, and then we're going to talk offline about the crowd. But thank you so much for joining me. Please watch the recording. There's people at home. 2 tasks, if you didn't do them from the last week. You share, they share, repeat. We need to see confidence in that. You must be talking about the money, because it's your responsibility to get your people paid. And then listening to volume 1 of Building Network Marketing Leaders. Thank you so much. I love you all. I hope it didn't break your heart, and that you still love me, because I love you. All right. Don't you guys go anywhere.